Dubai is awash with water. How is this possible? The answer lies 50 miles to the east in the Hajar Mountains. Geologist Catherine Goodenough knows this area like the back of her hand. She's part of a team that's producing an extremely detailed geological map of the United Arab Emirates.
We've covered pretty much the whole of the UAE.
Water is distributed to every corner, at every floor, at every level.
Using a single giant pump to pipe water right to the top of a building as tall as the Burj Khalifa would be dangerous. Forcing water this high up takes extreme pressure, which could make the pipes explode. So engineers pump the water up in stages. First, to a huge reservoir on the 40th floor. Then, to a series of 200,000-gallon tanks, until it reaches the top of the building. Then the water simply flows back down under its own weight. Almost 250,000 gallons of water a day pass through the building, enough to keep its inhabitants happy. Engineers use this clever technology all over the city. Today, John's team is finishing up the water network in the Princess Tower, the world's tallest residential building. They must push water up 100 floors, more than 1/4 of a mile.
What we're looking at here is the water
Sand. The big challenge for Dubai's engineers is to stop these towers from toppling over. This is the man who knows how it's done, engineer Nasser. His latest colossus is more than 600 feet tall, the Burj Boulevard Tower.
Now, is this the latest drawing which we have? When I first came here, none of this existed. It was one huge big desert.
Water raining down on their peaks ripped rocks away from the mountains and washed them all the way to Dubai. Here, they formed a thick layer of rubble. It's still visible today, where a road cuts through the hills.
What I can see here is basically a pile of rubble, and it's made up of rounded rocks like this one. And because they're so rounded, I know that these lumps of rock were brought here by rivers. And what happened then was that fluids flowed through that gravel and started to deposit carbonate minerals. And that's these whitish minerals here. And those carbonates formed a cement.
The carbonates cemented in Manhattan. A building like this needs just a handful of piles to stand up. In Dubai, it needs 250. They squash the ground under the skyscraper into a rock-solid foundation. That's the secret of building tall in Dubai.
If you actually can visualize it and just look deep into the ground now, you would be actually looking at a concrete jungle with huge poles of 1 meter size. We have about 250 of them under this tower, and they stretch down to about 36 to 40 meters deep.
A building like the Burj Boulevard needs over 75,000 tons of concrete. Casting it in the desert heat is nearly impossible.
Imagine in the summer, the temperature outside rotates around 50 degrees Celsius. Now, that is a lot of heat. If you start in the morning, for example, and you hit the high temperatures at 12, 1, 2 o'clock, then your concrete will simply be spoiled. You cannot. You're going to have such big cracks, you're going to have to destroy it.
Cracks can cause buildings to crumble, so Nasser's team always works through the night. to keep Dubai's skyline growing. There's more concrete per block under Sheikh Zayed Road than almost any other street in the world. But without these piles, Dubai as we know it would not exist.
Only looking, Baba.
Looking, look, no problem. Kala ko sama yun. Hindi, लगता है